the Dallas Cowboys have just made an absolutely jaw-dropping move that could change the entire landscape of the franchise. The legendary Pete Carroll is reportedly set to take over a major leadership role, teaming up with Brian Schottenheimer to form what could be the ultimate coaching duo in Dallas. This is a dream team that could finally push the Cowboys over the hump and into legitimate Super Bowl contention. Buckle up, Cowboys Nation. This is a massive shakeup that could redefine the team's future. For years, Cowboys fans have been left frustrated with postseason failures, missed opportunities, and unfulfilled potential. Despite consistently assembling a roster full of talent, something always seemed to be missing when it mattered most. And after another disappointing playoff exit, it was clear that big changes were needed. Enter Pete Carroll, a Super Bowl-winning coach, a culture builder, and one of the most respected minds in football. His addition, alongside the offensive expertise of Brian Schottenheimer, creates a combination that could finally elevate this franchise to the level it's been striving for. Now, at 72 years old, Carroll brings a wealth of experience to Dallas, and his ability to galvanize a locker room could be exactly what the Cowboys have been missing. Carroll's defensive philosophy is built on aggression, speed, and takeaways, something the Cowboys' defense could thrive under, especially with playmakers like Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs. And then there's Brian Schottenheimer. Cowboys fans are already familiar with Schotty, as he served as Dallas's offensive coordinator this past season. But with Carroll in the mix, Schottenheimer's role becomes even more intriguing. The two have worked together in the past, and their chemistry could be the key to unlocking an offensive system that is both balanced and explosive. Schottenheimer has always been known for his ability to tailor his system to his players, and with weapons like CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, and Dak Prescott, the possibilities are endless. This pairing signals a complete shift in philosophy for the Cowboys. Under Mike McCarthy, the team often struggled with inconsistency in big moments, failing to deliver in must-win games. Now, with Carroll's leadership and Schottenheimer's offensive acumen, there's a renewed sense of urgency and direction. Carroll is known for his ability to get the most out of his players. He turns good players into great ones and demands a level of accountability that could be transformative for a team that has underperformed when it matters most. One of the most exciting aspects of this move is what it could mean for the Cowboys' defense. Dan Quinn did a solid job with the defense, but Carroll's defensive mind takes things to another level. His Seahawks teams were built around the Legion of Boom, one of the most dominant defensive units in NFL history. Now, imagine a Dallas defense infused with that same energy and philosophy. Micah Parsons flying off the edge with relentless pressure, Trayvon Diggs playing the ball-hawking role he was born for, and young stars like Darren Bland thriving under a system designed to create turnovers and physicality. This defense already has the pieces to be elite. Carroll could be the one to fully unlock its potential. On the offensive side, Schottenheimer working in tandem with Carroll brings a new level of structure. While McCarthy was often criticized for questionable play calling, Schottenheimer has a history of developing strong running games and efficient passing attacks. One of the biggest issues for the Cowboys in recent years has been their inability to establish a true offensive identity. One week, they're a high-flying aerial attack, and the next, they're struggling to move the ball. That inconsistency could be a thing of the past with this new regime in place. Another critical factor is what this means for Dak Prescott. Love him or hate him, Dak is the Cowboys' quarterback, and any move the franchise makes must revolve around putting him in the best position to succeed. Under Schottenheimer's guidance and Carroll's leadership, we could see a new version of Dak 1 that is more decisive, more confident, and more effective in crucial moments. Schottenheimer's system prioritizes efficiency, and if he can get Dak playing within himself while utilizing his strengths, this offense could be extremely dangerous. Beyond X's and O's, the culture shift that Pete Carroll brings is arguably just as important as any schematic changes. One of the biggest criticisms of the Cowboys under previous regimes has been their lack of mental toughness and killer instinct. Carroll is a coach who instills belief in his players. He's a motivator, a leader, and someone who knows how to build a winning culture. If there's been one consistent theme with the Cowboys over the past decade, it's been the inability to rise to the occasion in critical moments. Carroll changes that. He's been to the top of the mountain. He knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and his presence alone could be a game changer. Of course, this move doesn't come without challenges. Carroll is stepping into a situation where expectations are sky high, and anything short of a deep playoff run will be viewed as a failure. Additionally, meshing his defensive philosophy with the current personnel will take time. But if there's one thing we know about Pete Carroll, it's that he thrives on challenges. He embraces adversity and finds ways to get the best out of his players. So, Cowboys Nation, this is it. This is the kind of move that could define the next chapter of this franchise. A legendary coach with a proven track record, an offensive mind who has experience with this team, and a roster that is hungry for success. The pieces are in place. The talent is there. Now it's all about execution. This is where the frustration really boils over. Cowboys fans are tired of being stuck in this cycle of mediocrity. The team shows flashes of brilliance, gets everyone's hopes up, and then falls apart when it matters most. Whether it's a lack of adjustments, poor clock management, or just plain bad luck, it always seems like the Cowboys find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. Michael Irvin's comments reflect what so many fans are feeling right now. There's a sense that the Cowboys are wasting their window of opportunity. Teams like the Eagles and 49 Ears have shown what it takes to build a winning culture, strong leadership, innovative coaching, and a willingness to adapt. Meanwhile, the Cowboys seem content to stick with the same old approach, hoping that talent alone will be enough to carry them. Are the Cowboys finally ready to take that next step? Will Pete Carroll and Brian Schottenheimer be the duo that leads Dallas back to glory? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, this is the most exciting move the Cowboys have made in a long, long time. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you love this move? Are you skeptical? Can Pete Carroll and Schottenheimer get this team over the hump? Drop